Greetings, everyone. Someone was asking us about a volunteer visa on what is needed. Indeed, there is for those that are doing charitable work in South Africa, there is a visa if you want to volunteer your services to a charitable organization in South Africa. So this visa will allow you as the holder to perform voluntary and charitable work in the Republic of South Africa. What you need to note is that the holder of the volunteer visa may not receive remuneration for work done while on this visa. To qualify for a volunteer visa, you must have the intention to volunteer during your entire stay in South Africa. So if you want to volunteer for a charitable organization, you need to state that you will do so during your entire stay in South Africa. You will need an acceptance letter from a registered volunteer organization in South Africa. So you do not just volunteer in an unregistered organization. It must be registered, and you need an acceptance letter. You will need also to prove that you can financially support yourself during your entire stay in South Africa. The proof will be in the form of a 3-month bank statement showing sufficient funds. And naturally, because possibly it will be your first visa application, so you should show that in your country of origin you do have funds to support yourself during your voluntary work or charitable work in South Africa. You will not be allowed to do any work apart from voluntary work. So that is what you need to understand. So of course, as we have already said, you have a right to work on the charitable work visa for as carrying out your volunteer services. This visa is linked to the specific organization for which you are doing volunteer work. Let's assume you volunteer at the African Diaspora Forum, working with migrant communities. You might be granted this visa, of which the African Diaspora Forum must then write you a letter, acceptance letter, that it has allowed you, accepted you to offer your services. You can stay for a period of 3 years. So the volunteer visa can be issued for a period of 3 years, which you will be able to renew when it expires. So that's basically what you need for a charitable volunteer visa. You cannot, as some were asking us, you cannot apply for a charitable visa or volunteer visa when you are working somewhere else. It will not work. It will be rejected. So as we've already said, that you are doing charitable work, you are not allowed to take up any other employment. Then in this video, we are also discussing the waivers. Waivers are coming out, as the minister said, that you will be sending PDF forms, in PDF form, waivers outcomes, and a number of people are contacting us. Some who have been waiting up to from 2022, sending us or indicating to us that they've received their waivers. But what is interesting, well, use the word interesting, or what we note in these waivers that are now being issued, is that it states that it expires on 25th June 2025. Maybe let me read this so that we all understand what it says. Remember, the previous minister extended up to 29th November 2025, but this one now says 25 June 2025. We hope that clarity is going to be provided. But let me read. It says, application for waiver of the requirement in terms of regulation 18 bracket 3 bracket A of the Immigrations Regulations 2014. I consider your application for waiver of the requirement in terms of regulation 18 bracket 3 bracket A of the Immigration Regulations 2014, framed under Section 7 of the Immigration Act 13 of 2002. I have duly taken into consideration the following factors. You have been granted an exemption in terms of Section 31 bracket 2 bracket B of the Immigration Act and duly issued with a permit, which is ZEP. The permit number is indicated, which its validity has been extended until 25 June 2025. You are currently gainfully employed. They state the name of the employer and the work that the person does, and it says, and therefore contributing to the economy of South Africa. You intend to apply for a general work visa in terms of the Immigration Act of 2002. I'm satisfied that there is good cause to waiver the said requirements. You may herewith apply for a general work visa in terms of Section 19 bracket 2 of the Immigration Act of 2002. As we are saying, is that our understanding based on Directive 4 of 2023 that introduced also the exemption and said that those that will have applied for waivers have received until 29 November 2025. But this one says the permit, which is ZEP, the number stated then, is valid until 25 June 2025. So we do not know what it means, because remember, we have 29 November 2025, now we have 25 June 2025. So we are not sure. On this one, we'll be speculating. We are not sure, because remember, the court case in Pretoria, the High Court in Pretoria had said that the minister has 12 months to consult holders of the Zimbabwe exemption permits. It was meant at the time to expire end of June 2023, if my memory serves me well. And then the minister, through Directive 4 of 2023, then extended to 29 November 2025. Then there was a Constitutional Court judgment which upheld the decision of the lower court. So, like I'm saying, this is a speculation. So whether the minister is now working in terms of the 12 months from the judgment of the Constitutional Court, and I might not want to confuse you, I didn't check my notes on when the judgment was delivered, but we have discussed in the other video, only that I don't have my notes in front of me. But that's something that we'll be following through. But if you have received your waiver, apply for a general work visa, so that when 25 June 2025 comes, it will only be academic. Otherwise, like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you're on TikTok, please do follow us. Otherwise, have a great day. Goodbye.